Hey, guys, GregWrightsLive.com, GregWrights.com, here in Fresno, California, EXP. And today, this podcast, we're going to go over about 30 techniques over the next three podcasts. 10 a day, 10 every podcast, so you don't get lost in this. Very good. Get your pen out, get your coffee ready, take some notes. This will take 12 to 15 minutes, this podcast. It's going to be the best 10 thoughts, activities, and skills you can get to build your real estate business on prospecting a mindset. Guys, here we go. See these here? This is my prospecting. I just got done prospecting today, meaning I calling leads for sell by owners, expired listings, buyer, internet lead generation coming in, following up with clients. All that's part of my prospecting daily. When you prospect, you have an award-winning business, a business worth having, a life worth living. Guys, here we go. 30 prospecting and mindset thoughts. We're going to do 10 today. Keep tuned because we'll have another podcast by week's end and another one early next week on this show. Uh, Guys, this is about prospecting, having a better real estate business. Making a business decision on how you're going to build production requires a well thought out commitment to the goals that you're trying to set, right? Things that you want to happen in your life and your business. In selling real estate today, you have a lot of different choices. We get all the golden tickets, all the new magic pill. This is easy. You don't have to call anybody. That's not true. That's a lie. You always have to make a call, no matter what type of system you're on. Making the call builds up rapport and relationships, which gives you an ongoing business worth having. And it's the fastest way to generate business and give the sellers and buyers the help that they deserve by making a phone call and understanding how to do that as a professional real estate agent. That's what we're here to help you do and explain to you over the next three podcasts. So use the following points to make a good decision, educated decision, and a doable plan, a business plan to make this work for you in your real estate business. I've been doing this for years. It works. Here's my testimony. Been in the business 16 years, top producing real estate agent with a team, and prospecting is key. At least 4 to 5 days a week, every morning or afternoon, I'm on the phone and I'm prospecting. Mornings are best. And guys, these are some of the techniques and trainings that I've used over the years to make that happen. I want to share with you and create some value in your real estate business. You know, make your day start and end with talking to somebody. Your start in the morning, you're making your calls, good, bad, or indifferent that happens throughout the day in real estate. You're going to have a lot of good things. You're going to have a couple of tough things happen. So, at the beginning of the day, start by talking to somebody. Look for some business. Try to help a buyer. Follow up with leads, internet leads for sell by owners, buyer leads coming through your system, sellers, whatever it might be. Okay. And end your day with a phone call. I've had days where everything in left fields came at me, and it's rare, but when it does, I'm thinking, man, this was a rough day. Today was a tough day. But I get back on the phone before I go home and I end the day with a victory. End your day with the win. Get on the phone. Call a past client. Ask them for some business. Just say hi. Talk to some internet leads that are coming in. Talk to somebody that's going to give you a good vibe, a good feeling. Past clients usually do that. End with a positive conversation on the phone. You usually get business when you do that. Make that last call. Okay. You'll develop some new. Do you need to develop new habits and learn how to prospect accordingly? We can help you with that training. So this is going to help you in these next three podcasts, these 10 tips today too. Number two, if you feel you can't learn or you don't want to learn to talk to people, which is what great and producing real estate agents do, that's what we do. We learn how to talk and to communicate with people effectively. Listen to them. God gave us two ears and one mouth. Very important. Um, get into a library. Conversations are limited. Learn to script, learn to talk, be in private, and role play. I'm here to role play with people. I love role playing and building my script practice. It is huge. And that way you can get better at talking to people, get comfortable with it, and handle any objections to give them more information to that potential client. Three, we have to audit and hold ourselves accountable monthly. Audit yourself. How are you doing this month? Are we connecting the dots between talking to people and achieving the production and financial goals that we have set for ourselves? Are we on track? Or are we just hoping these are going to happen? Guys, you've got to set that monthly goal, yearly goal, and you've got to bring it down to the month and every month audit it and say, am I doing today what I need to do to hit that weekly and monthly goal? That's huge. That means so many calls a day need to happen. By making those calls and be deliberate, you will hit your goals. And as you get better on the phones, prospecting, talking to people, and make it habitual, the more transactions you will have, the happier clients you will have also. And they need professionals like us in the marketplace. Okay, four, remember when you started with a new habit called prospecting, or you're refining your prospecting skills, you will get very little support and help in your office. Very few brokers and agents in an office will support that when you're making cold calls, being deliberate, because they're not feeling comfortable because you're doing business in real estate the right way. So they want you to do it that way, the less productive way, the lazy way. If somebody says, "Hey, I want to go out for coffee at 10:30 in the morning," bad idea. Stay on the phones, keep calling, keep getting those appointments. So you're not going to get a lot of support and help from the agents typically in your office. Okay, guys. Uh, Look for hang around with the people that are thinking on a high level. Top producers and great real estate salespeople will help you and cheer you on. That's the ones you want to hang out with. Okay. Number five, daily schedule. Have discipline. Be committed to your goals, guys. This is huge. Being committed to your goals and what you want to produce every month. Okay. It's going to take a lot of prospecting, at least an hour a day, but I like to say 2 hours or more a day making calls without being distracted. Long hours and hard work are part of the process and what prospecting is all about. Get used to these six words: prospecting, hard work, being deliberate, disciplined, and lack of distractions. Don't let Follow those rules and you'll be great. Remember, when you're prospecting, it's a learning process. You are going to make some mistakes. Learn from them. The buyers and sellers aren't worried about it. They're actually grateful you're a professional and you're reaching out to help them. This is what this industry needs: more top producing, high quality professional agents like we're talking about right here. Prospect, prospect, prospect. And that consists of calling leads, internet leads coming in for sell by owners, expired listings, past clients, and the such. Now you can boost your productions quickly or add sustainability to your production through prospecting, making those calls. It's the quickest way to make it happen, especially now. The nation has a shortage of listings across the United States. Do you think they're going to magically fall in your pocket? Can you make a living working just with buyers when there's 75% less inventory than there should be on the market? No. So you have to make the calls. That's the quickest way to make it happen. Sellers and buyers are waiting for you to call them. Give them a call, get that next client. Okay. Now there's 5 activities that lead to production in real estate. Productive agents do these things. Start writing, guys. This is getting important now. Number one, these are 5 activities that leading productive agents do. They set a productive schedule. Write down a daily schedule and a weekly schedule after your goals, and stick to that schedule 80% of the time. Stick to it 80%. You will get sidetracked with different things, but learn to be productive in the schedule that you make. Number two, lead generate. Have lead generation systems come in and call those buyers and sellers. Three, strong lead follow up. Follow up on those leads. Most of the sales aren't done on the first call. It's call 3, 4, 5, and 6, giving the client the information they need so that you can secure them as a client, buyer, seller, and get them in contract, which is where they want to be anyway. And they need a professional like you to make it happen. Pre-qualify your prospects. Don't be a weak agent. Don't just say, okay, yeah, Mr. Buyer, I'll meet you at the property today at 4. You don't know if they're pre-approved. Are they qualified? Do they have a job? Are they safe to be with? Is the other decision maker going to be with them? So make sure both decision makers are there. Make sure that they're pre-qualified. We have scripts for that. Simple few questions to make sure that they're qualified to buy and you're not going around in circles. Pre-qualify your buyers to be safe also. So pre-qualify your prospect and your sellers and your buyers. Pre-qualify them. E, going on presentations. Know that you have to go on presentations. Go on presentations. Meet the buyers at properties. Okay. Show the property correctly. Find out what they're looking for. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Write down everything they're looking for. And before you go out, if you talk to them on the phone first, which is what's going to happen, and then show them a couple more properties that they're interested in. You listen to them, they're going to appreciate that. That's lagging with in the industry today. So be a professional. Find out what they're looking for. Go on those presentations with buyers and sellers, pre-qualify the listing. Go on the presentations and make yourself better through practice. And having a schedule that includes prospecting, call leads, and follow up Monday through Friday, at least 4 days a week. It's huge. It will take you from 10, 20, 30 transactions a year to 70 to 100 just by prospecting. Be careful though. You might not have enough room to put it in your bank account and have that many clients going. Be careful, because it will blow up your business. I love it. It's huge. 8, set your goal. Address your shortcomings. Set your goal, address your shortcomings. Eliminate your distractions around you. So I'm in my office right now. Just got done prospecting. My prospecting board is right over there in the corner. It was on my desk a few minutes ago. I was calling for sale owners, expireds, past clients, and buyers from the lead generators. And I set it over there to do this podcast. So that's something I do daily. Okay, just about daily, and it's the biggest part of my business. So that's why I'm sharing this with you. I don't allow distractions. My door is closed right now over here. My phone is off, upside down. Can't hear it. No distractions. So don't allow distractions during your prospecting and call time. You'll go through the calls quicker, but it's not about speed. It's about an effective phone call when you're talking to that client, finding out what their needs are and being of service to them. There's a need, learn how to fill it. Learn how to talk. Learn how to handle objections. Don't allow distractions. If you're not going to be involved in some type of lead generation, how are you going to have a certain amount of deals closed every week, every month, every year to get to your goal? If you have a 12-month goal, which every agent should that wants to produce at any kind of level, how are you going to get there if you're not making that lead generation phone calls a few days a week? It's not realistic. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable by making the phone calls. And the more calls you make, the more you realize people really want to talk to you and need your help. So get used to those phone calls. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. I love that one. That's real. Number 9, a lack of lead generation will create laziness, lethargicness, and a low income, and also will make you a low producer. Again, a lack of lead generation and making the phone calls will create laziness, lethargicness, low income, and a low producing real estate agent. And they often do not know how to sell and therefore take overpriced listings at low commissions and work with unpre-approved buyers. Don't be one of those, okay? Learn how to lead generate. Makes you a great real estate individual, professional. 10, the last one for the day. When you're dealing with doubt or negativity, we have a mind in here. Take these off now. We have a mind in here, guys. When we have doubt or negativity, enter the prospecting picture before you start every day. Every day that I start to prospect, I would say every time I do it, a doubt comes in. They don't want to talk to you, Greg. Oh, Greg, they already have an agent. Whatever. The mind does a lot of crazy things. You train it to bow to your will. Get the mindset right. Don't let the doubt and negativity enter the prospecting picture and jump on it. Just make that first phone call. A lot of times what I'll do is I will make my first calls to past clients, just wishing them a great day. See how now the house is that I sold them, or when I sold their listing, how's the new house going? That's going to be huge. Start with a positive phone call so you can get past the doubt and the negativity, okay? Because if you allow that to happen, your production and your prospecting for that day will come probably to a complete halt, and you won't get anything from it. So you overcome that through the techniques I just shared. Reward yourself for the victories when you set those appointments and you go on those listings. Just by setting an appointment, reward yourself, get some victory. So that's huge. That's important, guys. I know that these 10 tips. Write them down. Get a hold of me, 559-260-1777 or gregreins.com. Learn more about EXP and prospecting. Free coaching awaits you to your benefit, guys. We're going to have another podcast on here on Friday. And I look forward to giving you the next 10 tips on prospecting and how to make a better real estate business in the market that we're in, or any real estate market. Be blessed. Have a great day. Greg Reins out.